Sunny here from Oil and Vinegar Junction. So our recipe this week is a lemon garlicky orzo pasta salad with some roasted vegetables in it. I have one bell pepper, red and orange in here. I have some yellow summer squash, a zucchini, and then a red pepper as well. It's all chopped up, about 3/4 inch to an inch dice on it. We're gonna get these roasting in the oven. My oven's been preheating to 425. And to finish these off, we need about 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of olive oil on that. Now on this part, I'm using just a straight varietal, nothing extra as far as flavor other than the flavor of the olive itself. So as long as we have enough to give them all a little coating. And then to that, we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. I'm just using my ultimate blend. It's the French Grey, Pacific Sea, and Himalayan Pink. And then my fun little thing for this is I am gonna do about 1/2 teaspoon of this coarse black pepper. And that black pepper is smoked in bourbon barrels, so it's got a great smoky component to it. So as soon as I have that all tossed together, I just have a baking sheet here lined with foil because I'm lazy and I don't like to clean up. I want it nice and easy and quick. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put all these vegetables onto our pan and then just spread them out. And we're gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna start with 2½ tablespoons of my lemon white balsamic vinegar. And I like to use a measuring cup if I'm not shaking it in a jar, just because it makes it really easy to add in the oil and watch that amount that you're doing. We're also gonna add in a teaspoon of salt, and then about 1 teaspoon too of Dijon mustard. I love heavy mustard flavor, so I tend to go a little bit stronger with that on this salad. And then we're gonna add in 1/3 cup of roasted garlic olive oil. If you're going ahead and making this ahead of schedule, which is what I like to do, because I think the flavors just soak in and are a little bit better that way, this will be the perfect amount. Because the pasta is gonna soak in some of that oil, and so you're gonna want a little extra so it doesn't get dry. If you're planning on making it and just eating it right away, then you might want to lower your oil just a little bit and your vinegar a little bit. Maybe 2 tablespoons of your vinegar and 1/4 cup of the roasted garlic oil. But that's simple. This is here and it's ready to go on our salad. Our pasta is all done cooking. One thing for sure with pasta, when it's gonna sit in a vinaigrette for a salad, make sure you cook it al dente. Otherwise, if you cook it decently soft as it sits, it's gonna get pretty soggy. So we're just gonna take our vegetables here. And this is the other great thing about the foil is I kind of turn it into my spoon and just dump all my stuff straight off the foil into my bowl. We have some great Parmesan cheese, just block that I bought at the store, and I just cut it into tiny little cubes, which will be awesome when we hit that sharp flavor in there. I also have that 1/4 cup of pine nuts. So I just took the leaves off of the basil I got at the store. I probably have about 1/2 ounce here. And then just tore them off and put them in a pile. So then it's just super easy for you just to slice through and get those little strips of basil that we want to add into the salad, and it's really quick. And they come out in perfect, beautiful little strips. So this is probably maybe 1/3 cup of basil is about what you end up with, 1/4 to 1/3 cup. And we're gonna add that in as well. And then we're just gonna toss all of this wonderful stuff together. The basil is just filling the room with just that bright, earthy scent to it. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Parmesan cheese and then that pine nut. I have to admit, sometimes I'm really proud of myself. This is one I'm definitely proud of myself with. The vegetables still have a little bit of crunch to it, and you get that like chunk of cheese in there and this sweetness from the basil. And of course, because we have all of that garlic olive oil in there, we're getting that great garlic that's like in every single bite. A little bit of tang from the mustard, and then that bright burst of lemon with it. This is perfect. I'm sure everyone at the Bling It On party is gonna love it, and I'm sure you'll love it too. So as always, from my store to your kitchen, enjoy.